Are you living up to your potential? Potential is the place you can be in the future in your life if you make the right choices today and you continue to make the right choices. This is day 29, not sure on that one, of 100 of talking to a camera every single day to build up my confidence. And today I'm talking about potential because everyone has potential. Potential is literally the most vast topic you could possibly have because there's infinite numbers of combinations of potentials for the future. Potential is literally just what you could do in the future if you make the right choices today. And if you make the right choices today, you can put yourself on the right path to get to the ideal places. I mean, there is almost an infinite possibilities for the future of your life, what you can do with it, and how you decide to react. And that is the whole point. Anything you do, everything you do, affects your potential. You could be working a small job at McDonald's. No offense to anyone that does that. A small job at McDonald's, you're not enjoying your life, you got no sort of like, you got very basic education, you got nothing under your belt. You still have potential. You're not a lost cause. There's things you can do. You could, you could start social media. You could teach yourself to code. You could teach yourself finances. You could teach yourself any of these skills. You could start working on a passion project in your free time, something you can put your life towards, something that you can give yourself purpose for, something that's going to mean that when you are 85, you're sat in your deathbed and you look back on your life, you think, yeah, I made the right choice then. I did the right thing. No one regrets taking action in the future. You take action, right, you might regret it for a little while, that's true, but in the future you're going to forget about that. You're not even going to remember the chances you took that failed. But what you are going to remember is the chances you could have taken, the places you could have been, the options you could have made your life, but instead you decided to not take them. And I've been trying to do this more recently. I've been applying to some really interesting experiences. One of them, a really interesting one, a few months ago. During the Winter Olympics, I saw that you could apply to be on the Great British bobsledding team for the Winter Olympics in 2020 and 2030. And I thought, that's really interesting. That's really funny. I applied for it. They said no. Do I mind? No. But if I didn't apply for it, well, I never would have even been a chance that I would have gotten accepted. If you don't put yourself out there, if you don't try to find your greater potential in life, you're not going to get your potential. You're going to stay the same, or you're going to regress, and then you're going to get to the end of your life and you're going to realize, I should have taken that jump. I should have switched that job. I should have started that business. I should have started that band. I should have learnt that skill. I should have spoken to that person. I should have had that relationship. But no, you didn't take the opportunities. You didn't take the chances. And so because you procrastinated and you weren't action orientated, you lost out. And that is a really sad thing to see, because you could have been so much better than you are if only you'd taken that step. Now, this is, people that think, oh, it's too late now, I'm a changed person, I'm 40, it's too late to start working out, or, I'm too old, I've got too many injuries, my voice doesn't work as good as it used to, so I can't be a public speaker, I can't do this, I can't do that, because I waited too long, because I procrastinated earlier. I could do it earlier, can't do it now. Well, surely in 10 years, you're going to look back and say, 10 years ago, I wish I started that because I can't now. And you're going to keep saying that. So wouldn't you rather try? Wouldn't you rather give it a go? Put your effort into something meaningful? And at the end of the day, worst thing happens, you're back to square zero. You haven't lost anything. You're back exactly where you started. But you could be so much further on in the future. Anyway, just something to think about. Goodbye.